Hello there, lads and lassies. Welcome to the Painscreek Killings. We're back playing the game. We discovered so much yesterday. But let's continue with our adventure. Damn thing happened again. Oh, thank you for the host, Scott. Yeah, so. And Shari as well. This game is the Painscreek Killings, which is a murder mystery type thing. Pennywise. Well, we're in the bathroom. Looking around. Stuff. So yeah, basically there's a lot of reading, a lot of exploring. Some people don't like it, some people do. I'm quite enjoying myself. We're going to check out the drawers in here because we hadn't checked anything out in this place properly yet, so... Hello, drawers! Hello, drawers. Pick up the diary. Let's check the diary. So, we attended Trisha's funeral this morning. Charles tried to be strong, but by the end of the ceremony his face was wet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the host, chilled monk! I will remember the shovel. His face was wet. Dorothy cried her heart out. It truly pains the soul to witness so many deaths occur here in Painscreek. Every one of those deaths was of a person I knew. Some were very close to me. Among them, Vivian's death shocked me the most. Despite the media said, I will not, for even a moment, believe that Scott killed her. Yeah, but look at you, Scott. Alright? Look at you. It just doesn't make sense to me. Trisha's death hurt the most, probably because I spent the last few years mentoring her. She was smart, kind, and very talented. She was turning into a very promising young woman. With her passing, Charles has lost all his family members. He's all alone. I can't imagine the pain he's going through. Dorothy left Painscreek early February, a month after Trisha's funeral. The hospital closed shortly after. By the end of the month, Charles had packed and departed Painscreek for good. Wanda passed away on March 12th, 1996. Her cancer had spread too far and too deep. The doctors could not save her. 2 weeks after her funeral, Derek, that's me, moved out of Painscreek. I never lived there. I never lived there. Okay? Autumn is approaching. My photography store will be closing by the end of this month. I have many things to say, but there's no one left to confide in. Anyways, I've been thinking about retiring for quite a while now. Maybe the time has come. Strangely, if you notice, like, his queue has, like, a little cross at the bottom, like a churchy thing. What's that one? Crucifix, upside down crucifix, weirdly enough. I don't know why. So yes, there's a pencil. And yeah, that note there. Let's grab the shovel. We've now got the shovel. So everything's going great. Found all the tools. Okay, cool. Office of Church Haven. Alright. Dear Mr. Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthew will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering event from July 18th till the 23rd. We received Father Matthew's memo yesterday stating that he was not feeling well. I assume he's also informed you about this last minute change. Please send him our regards. We wish him a swift recovery so he may serve the people of Painscreek soon. Sincerely, the Reverend Todd McDermott. Right, we've got like a whole bunch of stuff to check this stuff out, and I don't even know where to start. Okay, there's nothing in there. Anything over here? No, that door's shut. Let's head upstairs. Let's check out his bedrooms and stuff. Of course it's locked. Where? Bugger. But we're gonna go to the graveyard and dig up the grave. I'm so curious as to why the guy down here, Bernard, why Bernard went completely nuts. And basically, I think Bernard killed Vivian. I'm not entirely sure though. I mean, there's so many twists and turns in this game that it's very hard to tell who killed who. Yes, I forgot this one. Okay. We need to go in here because there was a drawer that was stuck that we needed to open with something. I think we can whack it with a hammer. Pretty sure we can whack it with a hammer. That's the one. Okay, here we go. So what do we have here? Regarding the psychiatric evaluation on Derek Tyler. Dear Miss Wanda Tyler, after almost 5 months of sessions, your son Derek Tyler is now much better. We're still unable to get him to talk much, but he's chosen to express his thoughts and feelings through written text, which is a breakthrough for him. During his last session, however, he wrote the following. Dad was standing in the middle of the road. He was waving to me. Mom was crying and her tears dripped on my face. I woke up. Kitty was purring and licking my face. I think she wanted to go out. Mom doesn't like me to make noise when it's late at night. Says it will wake everyone up. So I was very quiet when I opened the back door. Kitty flew away. There were noises behind the well fence. There's a door that's always locked, but there's light behind the keyhole. I walked to the door and looked through the keyhole. There were 4 people. 2 of them were fighting. A baby was crying. Then one of them fell down and hit her head. She stopped moving. Her eyes were open. I wet my pants because she was looking at me. Derek has been says to be very quiet. We haven't been able to grasp fully what he wrote was real or imaginary. Nevertheless, we're concerned with the situation. Can they get back to us so we can discuss further steps in helping him? Catherine McDowell. I wouldn't know. Oh, no, I don't want to close it. I want to open it and I want to pick up the diary. Let's check the diary here. January 24th, 1981. The school called. The principal told me the kids have been calling Derek names, saying he's a bastard child. I know that Derek wants to know what his father is. I don't know what to say to him. The school called me again and told me that Derek poked a bird nest till it fell off the tree. After that, he stoned the chicks to death. This resulted in him being suspended from school for a week. The principal asked if Derek had suffered any kind of trauma that would cause him to act like this. I could not tell him that Derek witnessed Sophia being killed. He was only 5 when that happened. Derek stopped going to school. He told me school isn't for him. I should not have asked him to keep quiet about Sophia's death. He must have been bottling up his emotions all these years. Perhaps it's time I started homeschooling him. And we've got Wanda Tyler's stories finished. We need to find out the rest of the stuff about Derek though. What about Derek? We need to find a time capsule behind the tiny gravestone. I think it's around here actually. There. Thank you, Sherry. Let's open that up, see what we've got. Little note here. Scott is gone and Trisha's dead. How did this happen? We held Trisha's funeral last week. There could have been more people there. Should have been more. This village will be barren in a few months to a year. My generation is just moving out and the old generation is simply dying out. We'll also be leaving here soon once my mother passes on. Once I can't take of her any longer. Okay. The night Vivian died, I saw Scott meeting her. I was at a distance from where they were arguing. That tree noise is so loud. I couldn't hear the details, but I could tell they were disagreeing. When Scott left and went back to his cabin, I followed him. I watched him through the window till early morning, all the time thinking how we have drifted so far. How could Trisha choose him over me, and am I not good enough for her? Police questioned me when Scott was suspected of killing Vivian. I know he didn't do it, but I decided not to tell him what I knew. With Scott locked up, I could have a chance to be with Trisha. I didn't expect that this small omission on my part would eventually lead to Scott's death. When Scott died, Trisha ended her life. In a way, I too died that day. I never wished for Scott to die, nor Trisha. I hope they can forgive me. Derek Tyler. I'm curious though as to why that letter was outside of the box and how it survived so well. Trisha, congratulations, I will always love you, from Mom. It's a little teddy bear thing. There's a picture. Derek, Trish and Scott. Best friends forever. Drawn by Derek. Okay. Pot jam. Secrets of Painscreek. Hospital, mansion, hidden room and study room. Yeah, we know that one. Underground secret passage, we know that as well. Future detective Scott. Church. Secret room above father's room. Underground secret passage. Secret room above father's room. So that's what we need to find. That secret room above his father's room. Alright, well we found that. Got the briefcase key. So now we need to find the briefcase. Why is this so light outside? Look! Yeah! Stripy face. When this becomes a video, we'll cut this whole section out. It'll look like I did it myself. I like to look smart. my videos. Then people come back and watch this, they're like, ah, right, that's what happened. Yeah. Oh, I did that all by myself. Thank you, Chill Monk. The crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that the weapon used is an object with heavy and sharp end. Something like an axe would fit the description. To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who's experienced in the use of the weapon. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found in the front of her torso, as well as the backside of both forearms, showing that she tried to block the attacks by holding up her arms. The fatal strike landed on the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrow. This clarifies the following: that the victim was facing the killer, that the killer is strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow, and the killer is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption of it being an axe still remains. Since this is me doing you a solid, do not under any circumstances leak this information or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grand City don't want any more than necessary to know about these details. Hope the information above helps. Sean Smith. So, my chair fell down a bit. Right, we need to find a way to get the glove, but... Wait. Car key is now in here. Okay. That wasn't in there before. Alright, now we get the car key. Got it. Oh, nice. Just found a hint that said briefcase, maybe in the master bedroom. Cool, thanks Scott. My head hurts, my tire's flat and my phone's not working. Is someone trying to stop me from leaving Painscreek? Am I close to discovering something? Oh god, I thought he was the one. I was wrong. He's not the killer. He's not. 2-1. There we go. Okay, we've got a little lockbox here. He's on to me and I had to hide the key in one of the drains by the roadside. He will never find. Ever since I received the messages and the key, I've been following this anonymous person blindly. What a fool I've been. I need to revisit my investigation notes and see if I might have missed anything important. I looked through the alibis recorded by Sheriff Howard. There were 6 interviews. Charles, Matthew, Bernard, Dorothy, Mary and Dick. Then I noticed that one of them was lying. It was recorded that it was an event, yet I remember reading somewhere about it being cancelled. Where did I read it again? I can't seem to remember. Oh my god, I've just realised the E in all the killer's messages is slightly off in comparison to all the other letters. If I can find that typewriter, I can find who killed Vivian. Oh wait till we... What's the button for? There you go. See, the letters are slightly off in that, so we need to find someone who's got a threat letter to Henry. So it's saying to check the drains. So we don't have a way to get into room 201 yet. We've got to lockbox 201. Right, let's check the sewer map. There's one next to the church, and I would reckon it would be close to the church to begin with. We'll start at the church, work our way back. The left hand side of the road. So it is! That was hidden. Cheeky bugger, that it was. It's a key! I'm guessing it's a key to that room. Let's see. It worked! This is weird. Scissors, screwdriver, pot of paint, a bloodied axe. It was a priest that did it.
6th, 1995. I met Andrew in the evening at his house. He was hallucinating when we met, saying that he's seen Sophia everywhere, that he's a sinner, and that he should die. But I didn't mean to kill him. My hands are still shaking. June 30th, 1995. Dr. Johnson came. He was surprised to see me. He tried to justify, saying it wasn't his fault, that he was only carrying the baby and had nothing to do with Sophia's death. When I revealed the truth about Magdalene, his face turned white. He didn't expect anyone to know the truth. He deserved to die. July 19, 1995. Just like the doctor, Vivian came alone. Instead of feeling guilty, she called Sophia a bitch who destroyed everything she had. I didn't feel any sign of remorse, feeling of guilt, or repentance from her at all. So I gave her time to express herself. And then I killed her. It's all over now. Why am I not at peace? There's this nosy investigator in town. I thought that if I led him to believe that Bernard killed Vivian, he just might believe it. But I made the mistake of trying to mislead him. Now he's suspecting me of being the killer. He has to die.
Okay. Running like hell. Running like hell. Ah! Run like hell, run like hell. Oh shite. Okay. Ooh, chase scene. Was not expecting that. And run like hell. All the ghosty girl. Ooh. This was unexpected. Okay, let's just keep going here. Ah, sugar. Run away. Oh, now you turn up a ghosty person. You'll float too. Thank you, ghosty person. We gotta get out of this place. Breather time. Really long loading time. Go away. Move on now. Follow Ghosty. Good gravy. Straight on up the stairs. Oh, I see. Okay. Onto the roof. Ooh. He missed his mark slightly. To Janet, I'm glad you made it back safely and uncovered the truth about the Painscreek killings. Good job, your story will be in the front page of tomorrow's newspaper. Please submit the following information as well as a photo for your article as soon as possible. P.S. By the way, we found out who hired P.I. Steve Moss. Who killed Vivian Roberts? Oh god, I've forgotten his name now. Matthew Brooks. Okay, next. Murder weapon was an axe. We know that much. A photo for the newspaper article. Let's see. The bloodied axe. I think that'll be a great photo for the newspaper article. Let's submit it. Mark. To Dorothy Patterson, my name is Janet Kelly. I'm here to inform you on behalf of P.I. Steve Moss that the secrets of the Painscreek killings have come to light. He is, however, missing. The police are searching for his whereabouts. While preparing for this letter, I could not help but wonder. What if Charles didn't commit adultery? What if Vivian had not confronted Sophia? What if Magdalene hadn't insisted on a son to continue the family line? Could things have turned out differently? In hindsight, it's easy to say what they should not have done. Sometimes it's hard to make the right choices in life, doesn't it? Did Derek really hate Scott so much that it led to his death? Could Matthew not have sought revenge for Sophia? And why did Henry Johnson choose to be an accomplice in Magdalene's death? The truth was that everyone made a choice they think was for the best. Not necessarily the right one. This made me realise the following. We have the freedom to say or do whatever we want, but there are consequences following our actions. The bigger the mistake, the harsher the consequence. It was true that Charles and Sophia's affair was wrong, but Vivian had a choice either to confront Charles about it or to take out Sophia. She chose the latter. Just as Vivian made her choice, so did Andrew, Henry and Matthew. In the end, they all had to face the consequences. One thing puzzled me. If Steve and I were both trying to find out the truth, why was I saved but not him? I hope I can find an answer someday. Oh! Thank you for the follow, Ivanovich! Sun Tribute. There's my paper article. Matthew Brooks killed Vivian with an axe. It's got my picture on the front page and everything. So that was cool. That part at the end really kind of threw me though, because I was not expecting to have to do a chase scene in a game that's been so peaceful up to that point. But we really need to find out. At some point I need to play this again because I've got so many achievements left to get. I never got the full story about like Derek, and there was so much left undone and unsaid. I think maybe playing it for myself again at some point might be a good idea. Just to try and discover the rest of the secrets. I'd just like to say thank you again to Jillian Mood for passing me this one. 87% complete, ranked detective. We've got a grade 8, guys. That's not just me, that's all down to you lot. All your help throughout this entire series. Thank you all for all your help. It's been greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching the Painscreek Killings. I hope you enjoyed it. You can check that out on Steam. The link will be in the description below. Until next time, bye bye.